What's up? I'm Chris.
And I'm Tony. We're back with another episode of the Poi and Pizza Show. We've got a great show today. Chris, what are we talking about?
Yes, we do have a great show today. Today we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff. First, we're going to give you a super quick lava update. Then, of course, we're going to be talking about our favorite time of I guess our favorite time of the year or whatever. It's not really our favorite time, but election time's coming up. And here in Hawaii, we are so not excited. We're also going to talk about Tony and his OCD. Well, it's kind of OCD. And last, certainly not least, we're going to be taking our show on the road this week to the Fun Factory. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
What do you mean eating poi and pizza? Who the hell would do that? Eat poi and pizza. Who does that? Idiots do that. You get diarrhea, you go eat poi and pizza.
All right, you guys, we are back. But before we get started, we need to give you a very important breaking news update. It is a lava update. Chris?
Yes, it is. Lava update this week. Nothing's changed. All right, moving on.
Moving on. Sorry, we had to. We had to.
We did. We had to. Lava's going. People are still here.
Yep. There's still a river. There's still,
Yeah, and it's still, and the lava's still affecting a small part of the island. As far as the lava itself, the fog levels have been up and down, mostly on that area. But for the most part, like it's been business as usual for all of us, right?
That's right. I still have no hair. It's still going great.
I still have no faith.
All right, what's our first topic today?
All right, so it's getting to that time of the year. We're starting to hear all of the advertisements on the radio.
Oh, God.
I know, man. And now they're starting. When you hear one singing one, it's cool. But then they're all starting to do songs.
And they hire the worst
politicians
people to do the songs.
The songs are awful.
What would your song be?
I don't know, man.
Would it be reggae? Or okay, what
it's
style
funny.
Of song would
it's
you
funny
have?
Because I actually thought about that as I listened to 3 different ads that were songs this morning. I literally thought about that. And what I would do is I'd probably start a song and then shut them up and say, everybody else is doing songs. It sounds ridiculous.
Right. We don't need gimmicks.
That's right.
Let's run on a platform.
Let's talk about the issue.
Not a hallelujah.
Yeah.
Vote for Tony. Come on. It's ridiculous, right?
Yes, they're putting catchy tunes. Marketing wise. Well, there's one that's stuck in my head, but I'm not gonna say the name because there's no way I'm voting for him. But marketing wise, it works, right? Having the tune in your head, it works.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are no issues attached to this thing.
Yeah. But sometimes they work in a bad way too.
Every time they work in a bad
way. Right. Sometimes it's so bad, you're like, I'm not gonna vote solely because this is the worst song that I've ever heard.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
But when you're in the voting booth, and you see all the names, and there's only one that you recognize, and it's because of the stupid song.
I have this song in my head. I know.
Dude.
Which one you're talking about.
Yeah, the song in your head. You're gonna vote for that guy because that's the only name that sounds familiar. It's just the way it is, man, and it's whack.
It is.
It's sad, man, because as business owners, we know and we understand how hard it is. In fact, Hawaii is one of the, if not the.
It is
the hardest, right?
Yeah.
Not ranked 50 out of 50.
Rated, yes.
As far as states in the United States, hardest to or worst place to start a business.
Worst place.
The worst.
Yep.
Why the hell did we do it? I don't know. But
well, and it remains the worst. And the grumbling, and rightfully so grumbling. But here's the thing: is when you continue to vote the way you vote, you can't grumble.
You can't grumble.
When
you can't grumble. It's like Uncle Gil Kahele said, no vote, no grumble.
Right, yeah.
So if you do vote, you cannot grumble. You cannot,
And here's where we lose maybe some of the audience, but we don't really care. Okay?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So when you have 2 elections in a row where the governor cannot even win
his own party,
his own primary party, there's an issue there. There's an issue there. And he hasn't
assuming
lost it.
He hasn't lost it yet.
But there's a pretty darn good chance he's going to.
Well, he could, but just the people that are running against him.
Yeah, but
they're not any better, man.
I've never in my life heard of an incumbent not even having the chance to rerun.
Oh, dude, Abercrombie was the first.
I know.
To ever lose in his own party.
Yeah.
He can't even make it to the general election.
So my point being is at what point do you say, hey, we're the worst state historically, repeatedly, to start and run a business.
Yeah.
Highest cost of living. Well, I mean, the worst can. At what point are you going to change?
Yeah.
And maybe vote the other way.
Or at least vote something different.
Yes.
You know,
I mean,
at least do something different. My biggest beef is, you know, like people, as far as like business, right? My biggest beef has and always has been the general excise tax because I think it's BS.
Right.
Well, I mean, you know, it is unconstitutional simply because they literally freaking take your money even though you haven't made a profit yet.
Right.
Like that's my biggest beef. And you know, for some people who are like, you know, getting ready to start a business, or you know, if you're young thinking about starting a new business, it's true. They take your money before you ever even make a profit.
Right.
If I spend $5,000 to do something to start a business, as soon as I make my first buck, Hawaii has their hands in your freaking
and it's
pocket
different
already.
from a sales tax.
It's very different.
It's not a sales tax.
It's very
Because
different.
A sales tax is.
It's very different. It's basically the sales tax is basically off a sale. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not off of what you spend. It's not. It's just different.
Yeah.
It's just different. And unfortunately, all of that stuff gets passed over to the consumer anyway.
Right. So they just okay. So because there's a budget shortfall.
Yeah, they just raised the tax again.
They just raised the property taxes, right, to cover some of the budget shortfall. However, we went into a budget shortfall because all of the admin got a 30% raise.
Yes. Yes.
So it threw us into a budget shortfall. So they raised the property taxes, and now that didn't cover the shortfall. So our wonderful mayor decides, well, we need to raise the get, and it failed. The first time we went to vote, it failed, and then the lava took out 600 homes where they weren't going to get the property taxes. So he utilized that to weasel his way through to pass this raise of the get.
Oh, because now we're not getting the property tax off of those.
Right. We're gonna have this huge
700 homes, whatever it was. We're gonna have this huge budget shortfall. But it's the same thing, man.
Yeah. And,
it's the same thing. Every election is the same thing. I'm like, you know, people complain about the cost of living. They complain about, not being able to get their business off the ground. You know, and businesses do provide jobs.
Right. And we have some really good people running for council.
Yeah.
And we have some terrible people that are running to get it to get the benefits in the job. And I'm not going to mention any names, but I just hope the incumbent wins on one.
Yeah, dude. What I don't get is why all these these people who come from well-off families and pretty rich families, they run for office thinking that they know what's right for people who...
Right. They cannot associate.
You cannot.
And it's exactly happening in Puna.
You cannot. Exactly.
It's
exactly happening. Totally.
We have someone running.
You can't relate to me growing up in a 2-story house with 8 brothers and sisters. How could you possibly know what's right for me?
Yeah, she came up to the house and I saw her walking out ready to knock. I sent John out. I was like, you don't want me to go out there. So go shoo her away because you don't want me going out.
Well, I have a big pit bull in front of my house and I also have signs on my gate. So if she can, if she can come in, she can try. She can try. Good luck. But anyway, election time's coming up. So let's hope that everybody gets a sense here, and at least tries something different. And I'm tired of hearing people say, "Oh, don't vote party, vote for the issues." And those are ironically the people who
vote party every time.
Yeah, they vote the same party every time. But they say don't vote party, vote on the issues.
Yes.
Oh God,
because once again, we're gonna be giving up our money maybe for the rail, which over here on the Big Island.
Oh man.
I mean,
another shortfall on the rail.
Right. That's supposedly representing Hawaii Island that decided to take our TAP money, travel and tourism tax money, and put it towards rail that we never use.
Never.
We won't use.
Ever.
Why are we going to pay for the stupid mistake that Oahu made to build this multi-billion-dollar... Number one, if you under budget by $4 billion, you should go to prison.
Well, they did that because they wanted to get the job and they knew it was going to cost way more than that. So, there's some shady slate of...
It should be criminal.
Totally, because there's some shady slate of hand stuff going on there. You know what I mean? Where like, people do favors for each other. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on here that I've heard some pretty like shady stuff going on too. But I'm not... Maybe next episode.
Yeah. So love our views or hidden views. It doesn't really matter. Here's the thing. We come from a business standpoint where we employ people.
Yes.
We created jobs here on the Big Island.
Sure.
And we tend to vote for
people who will help us create those jobs.
People who will help create jobs and help the businesses run.
Absolutely.
I just saw, and I want to throw this in because it's ridiculous and it's probably set for another show when we do a whole political show. But the DSA, have you seen that? It's the Democratic Socialists
of
America.
Yeah.
And they want no profit, no
I saw
prisons, and no border. And that is where the Democratic Party is going towards. Number one, no profit. I'm not going to go there. No jails. Where are you going to put the murderers and rapists if we get rid of jails? And the one argument I heard is everyone deserves the chance to be rehabilitated. Well, great. Well, sometimes murderers are murderers, and they don't want to be rehabilitated. So election time is up. Let your voice be heard. Get to the polls. Get to the voting booth.
Yeah, and don't vote for anyone that's DSA.
Yeah. Ever.
You know who would be great though in office? Actually, running for office is Tony. And here's why: is because he has his numbers completely straight. You know, which brings me to the next topic. Just Tony and his OCD-ish, and I say ish because it really is an ish thing. I mean, it's weird.
I don't have to turn the lights on 12 times before.
Yeah, but when we tried to order shirts last week, we had ordered 50 shirts. I asked him if we could order 5 more of a certain size. I can't remember what it was. So it ended up at 55 shirts. Well, his brain did not allow him to be okay with the number 55. And he asked me, can we just order 5 more just so we can get, just so we can have 60 shirts?
55 doesn't work. I mean, who orders 55 shirts? It's a random number. I mean, it's like saying, oh, let's do 53 shirts. Like, what the hell? Why would you ever do that? And Chris and my wife do certain things to just F with me.
Oh, I totally did it on purpose.
Like, we have a picture of our logo in the office, and the first thing I do when I walk in is I look to see if they shifted it, because it's off kilter all the time, and I don't understand why, because I straighten it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But OCD has a way of rubbing off on people, because our lovely tables here with our lovely tablecloths.
Yeah.
There has to be a line.
Oh, man.
There's lines on the thing, and there's the thing. So every time we'd come in, I would stop Chris from what he's doing, and I would straighten the tablecloth, and he would keep looking. He's like, "What are you doing?" Once I educated him on proper alignment of stuff.
I cannot live with a properly aligned tablecloth.
With a crooked aligned. So
he's right.
There
was a point where I did not care about it, and now it just bugs the crap out of me.
Right.
Freaking OCD people. Yeah, dude, it's terrible.
Just like people that just hodgepodge photos on a wall. What the hell is wrong with you? Like, you don't just hodgepodge crap on a wall and say, "Oh, that looks great." No, it doesn't. You align them up. Either have a design in mind that follows some sort of symmetric rule, or just don't put pictures up. Like, nobody wants to. I would love to see your family, but not if they're just thrown all up there. And I mean, come on.
I like hodgepodge.
Can you please straighten your pictures? Like, you walk into a house, and
I love it when the pictures are all different angles and stuff.
Walked into our best friend Cassie and Tia's house out here, and John is best friends, and we walk in, and they've got the pictures everywhere, and I just walk up and I'm starting to straighten, and I feel bad because it's their pictures.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're right, Cassie and Tia, come on. I mean, you guys appreciated me straighten the house, but your pictures should be straight, you guys. Like, there's an order that you have that just makes you feel a little bit better that your life is in a line, your photos are aligned. Like, we had turtles, right? We had honus at our house in Colorado.
Okay.
And I put them in a way to where they were crawling across the wall.
Okay.
I come home, Jonna changes them to where they're just like scattered. It's like someone just dropped turtles onto a wall and there's no rhyme or reason. I said, "What the hell?" I'm like, she's like, "Well, I like that better." And I said, it doesn't make any sense. Like, the turtles, where are they going? It looks like they're all joined. They have no direction. Like, turtles are going in a direction the way I had it. You can't just have honus that are just facing all which directions.
Yeah, didn't she watch Finding Nemo, man? They're all going in the same. They're all going in the same direction, man.
They're following the rip curl, dude. But
I do think that turtles in Colorado are called turtles and not honus. So just for the record.
So I kind of mixed in a little bit. So,
good job, man. Good job.
You just have to have. I mean, abstract.
The irony of it all.
My office
is Tony's schedule, man.
Oh God.
Like, it is not OCD at all.
Okay, so
and he's not the only one. Okay, I'm guilty of the same thing. Like, we double book stuff. like all the time, right? So we need to always like, double check each other's schedule and triple check each other's schedule and make sure that we're both gonna be,
Right. So I've been banned from booking things in my family. And,
and here too.
And here too, because
here too.
Right. You guys all have heard, my memory lapse crap that I have to deal with, but
it's
these
awesome.
phones have been made to help keep your lives in order, and so. Someone will say, "Hey, are you free Wednesday at 2?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Great, we'll do this." And I'll come back to the office and I'm like, "Chris, check this out. We got something Wednesday at 2." He's like, "No, dude, we already have this schedule." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He says, "Check your phone."
Yeah.
I look at my phone. I'm like, "Oh crap." Well, now what do I tell the guy? He's like, "Well, I don't know." You double book. Well, same thing happens every time with someone was like, "Hey, we got to get together. Talk to your wife. Let's book it for Saturday." I'm like, "Yeah, no, let's just do it. Saturday works." And so I get home, I'm like, "Hon, we got a barbecue
on
Saturday." And she's like, "I'm not here Saturday. I'm on Oahu." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, check your phone." Time management and me just don't get along.
But
Which
with
is
everything
weird.
else, the OCD-ness is... Well, actually, your desk too, but I think your desk is...
Organized chaos.
Yes.
I know where everything
And
is.
I totally understand that because I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Don't
Clean up my desk.
Like my dad would always say that, don't touch the mess on my desk or you're going to screw up my system.
Yes.
Like that was that was his thing, because you put something in a certain place and you know it's there and you want to go back and know that it's there.
Well, and
so I get that.
I saw a Facebook post and everything you see on Facebook is true.
Yeah, 100%.
Is that people with messy desks are genius. So
that explains
am classified as a genius.
There you go.
So, there's
that
a
explains
reason to it. Yeah.
That definitely explains
Which is weird because typical OCD people, their whole lives are OCD from their desk to their calendar to their
which is why you're OCD-ish.
Yeah, it's really weird.
You do definitely have symptoms of like being OCD.
I wouldn't call it OCD. I would just call it I want alignment.
Okay.
I don't think that's obsessive compulsive. Things should be in a line.
Yeah, just obsessive. Without the compulsive. Obsessive with certain things.
I guess we could define compulsive, but I don't want to go down that route. Look.
Yeah, that's a whole nother rabbit hole.
Most people would agree that things have to be aligned.
Right. Well, half the population.
Well, sane people.
Probably half the population. Maybe less than half.
Which is weird because my wife is so detail-oriented and so analytical.
Yeah.
And I emphasize the analytical on that. How can she not want organization on pictures and stuff like that? It's baffling to me. It's like she does it to mess with me. I'm onto you, hon.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing.
Could be. Could very well be.
Yeah. So, moving on.
Yeah. Moving on. From the OCD-ness to, let's see.
Because there's a picture out of a line that I have to get to as soon as we're done with this.
Okay. So, the last thing that we're going to talk about, well, maybe the last thing, it may not be, is that Point Pizza is actually going on the road this weekend, right? On Saturday.
It's not going to be the race that you guys have expected. I blew my ankle out painting my house. We'll get to that.
He did.
But we're going on the road.
First he blew his ankle playing basketball, then he got healthy and blew his ankle painting his house.
Yeah.
So
I'm a warrior.
We still got to wait on the race. It doesn't really matter.
It's the best chance that Chris has.
I could sprain my ankle and still beat him when he was, when he's completely healthy. But anyway, so we're going to go on the road, and our friends over at the KWXX radio station, 94.7, 101.5, Kona, or Hilo and Kona, we're going to be joining the Breakfast Luau.
That's right.
Keala and Loeka. And some of you may have seen Loeka, right?
Yes.
Yes. He is a DJ at KWXX and the morning DJ. Yep. But he also does our Pigeon Word of the Week.
That's right.
So if you haven't seen him yet, then you can go on Beyond Pulse, check out Loeka on our Pigeon Word of the Week if you want to learn another language. Loeka will help teach you that.
So we have threw the gauntlet down and we have issued a challenge that they have accepted. Now, we issued a couple challenges and, we're going to talk about this. So tune in to KWXX, the Breakfast Luau, in the mornings until 10 a.m. and you'll hear a little bit more about this challenge. We wanted to do 2-on-2 basketball, which Chris didn't really want to do.
And Keala.
And then we wanted to do ping pong, but we may get to that. So we had the perfect lineup.
Yes.
And what we are going to do is this Saturday, July 14th at 9 a.m., we will be at the Fun Factory in Hilo, and we are going to have the first inaugural triathlon where the Poi and Pizza Show will take on the Breakfast Luau in 3 main categories, and we have a surprise event.
Yeah, so it may be a quadrathlon.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what would that be?
Quadrathlon.
It doesn't sound right though.
But that's what it would be.
But that's what it would be. All right. Quattro? No, that's Spanish. Right?
Quadrathlon.
Yeah.
Quadrathlon.
Okay. So the events are number one.
Would it be a quadrathlon?
Society. I think so.
Okay, I'm stuck on it. All right. Yeah.
First event, side-by-side basketball.
Yeah.
Which we own.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Well, although they're both pretty good basketball players too.
Yeah, we own it.
Yeah.
We own it.
Okay, we do. We own it.
Number two, air hockey, which I happen to be a champion at.
Okay.
Undefeated. Never lost.
Okay. I suck at air hockey, man. So I hope you carry us.
Oh shit! Just hold the just guard the goal.
But the last event, I kicked ass.
is going to be Chris's swan song, and it is skee ball.
Skee ball, baby.
And that's
I am
my
a
weekends.
skee ball professional.
So we will be there at 9 a.m. with the triathlon and a surprise event. We'll just call it a
quadrathlon. See, if it's 5, it'd be pentathlon. That sounds a little cooler than quadrathlon.
Maybe we just throw in 2 surprise events. And make
we'll
it
see.
pentathlon.
Yeah, if anybody has any ideas on another Fun Factory game, like we're totally open to it.
Yep.
Completely. Totally.
So Saturday, we've issued the challenge. We want you guys to
Fun Factory quadrathlon.
Yes.
Triathlon. The Fun Factory-thon.
The Fun Factory-a-thon. There you go.
Fun Factory-a-thon.
There you go.
Lawn.
He's not going to get off this. Flood their Facebook at KWXX, flood ours, and talk trash and let them know that the Poi and Pizza Show is going to take them down. They don't have a chance. I mean, it's going to be a sweep. We may have to end. Kudos to Fun Factory. I didn't tell you this. He has some prizes that he's going to give to the winners.
All right.
He's all in on this. So we've got some cool prizes. We will show up next week with our winnings, with our title of the Fun Factory-a-thon.
Fun Factory-a-thon. Fun Factoron.
Yes.
Fun Factoron.
So, and we want to do more on the road stuff. You guys have any ideas? Shoot us. Shoot us the stuff.
For sure. We have a whole bunch of cool stuff. If you haven't checked out Big Island Post yet, you got to go check it out. Tony's going to be starting a cooking show real soon with our good buddy Cohen. Right?
Yep.
We're supposed to be starting that.
Yep.
We also got the Pigeon Word of the Week with Loeka. We have a whole bunch of other good stuff on there.
Yep. And you can catch the whole show and all the archives right on the Post TV.
All kinds of stuff. Yeah. Big Island Post. Yeah. Go check out bigislandpost.com and go check out Post TV and you'll see a whole bunch of fun Big Island videos there for you all to enjoy.
That's right. Binge watch.
So go look it. Go look it. Go look it.
Pigeon Word of the Week.
Pigeon Word of the Week. Yeah, go look them, bala. Go check them. Go check them. Go check them.
All right.
All right, that's about it, right? Do we have anything else?
Our table?
What did we forget? Oh, yeah. I brought this up. So anyway, actually, Tony can just put it on the screen when he edits his spot up. Or whoever edits this.
We're going to be changing up the set.
Yeah, man, we're going to be changing up the set finally. We're excited to be able to do it. And so there's a kind of cool idea that Tony came up with in terms of getting us a nice new table.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
And I told him I want to talk about the table, man, because it's a pretty cool table.
It's a round, not round table.
That's right.
It's a full circle, not circle table.
That's right. It's a full round, double semicircle.
Yes.
Table.
And we're building this to bring on guests.
Yes.
And so we want to hear from you. Who would you like to see us interview?
Yeah.
On the Poi and Pizza Show.
Yeah. So, we have a whole bunch, man. We have a whole. I mean, there's like a whole lot of people who ask me about the show, and then when when I put the pressure on them to come on, like they shy away. So
yeah. So if you can hang,
you can hang.
If you can't hang,
yeah, but you gotta handle. Like you gotta be able to handle it. Handle the fire of Poi and
bring
pizza.
some opposing views.
Huh?
I mean, we're happy to.
I love it.
I'm a master debater.
Oh no! Oh, that's just coming at me at school recording. It's gonna be weird.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird, dude.
Typically, we have a rule where you have to answer the phone. On the air, but
it's gonna be weird, dude. No, it's just gonna be a recording.
Typical Hawaiians breaking the rules. I'm gonna get blasted.
Let's not go there, man.
All right.
Actually, we can go there, but.
All right, you guys.
What rules? Whose rules? Whose rules? Rules.
American rules.
We don't abide by American rules. What are you talking about, man?
All right, that's going to wrap up this week, you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot. Once again, like Tony said, and I just totally forgot. Oh, no, that's okay. All right, we'll catch you guys next time. Go ahead and hit that again.
All right, you guys. Hold on. I can jump cut that.
You don't have to edit that, dude.
Jump cut that.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. That's going to wrap up our show this week. Make sure to check us out this Saturday, 9 a.m. at the Fun Factory. At the Fun Fractory. In Hilo. On a reef ride.
Aroha.
Yes. Breakfast Luau. You're going down. That's it, you guys. I need some coffee. Rob, close us out.
All right. We'll see you guys next time. Once again, go check us out on BigIslandPulse.com. Pulse TV. I'm Chris.
I'm Tony.
And that's not how we end the show.
What are we doing today?
Keep your pizza hot.
And your poi fresh.
What do you mean eating poi and pizza? Who the hell would do that? Eat poi and pizza. Who does that? Idiots do that. You get diarrhea, you go eat poi and pizza.